I'm so excited because I am here in Boston getting ready to interview their hometown boy, Matt Damon, and the cast of The Intstigators coming to Apple TV+. Take a look.
I got a once-in-a-lifetime score. You the Marine?
Yeah. It's your first job? A little late for a career change, ain't it?
I have to ask you guys about the accent. Because one time Hemsworth tried to teach me how to do an Aussie accent, it wasn't happening. It wasn't working.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but what are the keys to doing a Boston accent? What do people need to know?
I would say one common mistake is people tend to take the R off of words like car, but very often you'll hear the sound, you take the R off and then you put it back on. So, and it doesn't sound just like car anymore, it sounds like you'd say car, but then put the R on, car.
Now you got to do something very cool. You got to be in an iconic Matt Damon car chase scene.
Yeah.
This is what he's known for.
Yeah.
So kind of walk me through the steps.
I was picturing that we would be whipping around on the actual streets and I would be like, but we had to act all of that, which was also a challenge. So I'm glad that we weren't actually on the streets doing any of this ourselves.
Yeah.
Like the stunt drivers,
I mean,
the
you'd be dead.
professionals. Yeah, we would be.
Yeah. Now you just opened a Pandora's box for me because, okay, we're sitting in chairs right now. What is the way to act like you're in a car? Like, is Doug saying, like, move? What?
I mean, there was definitely a lot of giggling going on.
I know. You're not laughing when we're like, you're like...
While we were shooting this,
Yeah.
because we're just three adults playing make-believe, you know? So it did get pretty silly inside of that car, for sure.
Fair enough. You two have known each other since before all this and the fame and yada, yada, yada. Do you make a point of keeping each other in check sometimes? Like, is there elements of that because you did know each other before all this craziness?
I just don't think we associate the craziness with each other. You know what I mean? So I don't think we've ever had to keep each other in check. Like, you're out of control, man.
Final question, because your character is kind of a first-time criminal. If you guys were gonna start something for the first time, so you're not gonna be Matt Damon the actor, you're not gonna be Casey Affleck the actor, what would you be doing and why?
What would you do if you weren't in the film business?
I think you'd be an Olympian ping pong player.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
Absolutely not. Have you seen
Totally
him play?
possible.
Is he that good of a ping pong player?
No.
I'm not ping pong level, but if I set my
Dedicated your life
sights
to it.
on the Olympics, I might be.
Do you know how deeply you've offended all the table tennis players in the country?
I hadn't thought about
Who are
that.
like, yeah, I could do it if I devoted a little time to it. I could probably go to the Olympics.
Is there any sport that you think that you could, starting right now, that you could compete at the Olympic level if you spent all of your time doing that?
As a 53-year-old man,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Curling.
What would be your dream?
Curling?
Curling.
Curling.
It's probably harder than it looks. It's gotta be harder than it looks. You think just 5 Canadians do it and they're the only ones who go to the Olympics every year? It's gotta be harder than it looks.
It's probably really hard, but you can work hard at something.
I don't think we could do it.